Hey, thanks for joining us for this Easter in Exile Roadshow Experience. The idea here is to create an experience that encourages you to step further into what we explored in the Easter message and what we're experiencing in this season of the COVID-19 pandemic. The way this will work is I'll provide some direction, then you'll want to hit pause on the podcast as you act on those directions. We'll do the listen, then hit pause routine a handful of times in order to facilitate conversation between you and those you're doing this with. There's several ways you can do the roadshow experience. You can get in your car and go for a drive. You can get on your bikes and go for a ride. You can go for a walk in your neighborhood or drive to a trailhead and go for a hike. If you choose to participate, we'd love to hear how it goes, and we'd love for you to send us a selfie of the crew you do this with. You can email that to us at info@narratechurch.org. Text it to whatever staff member you'd like, or post it to social media with the hashtag Easter in Exile, or you can do all the above. So why don't you hit pause and decide together how you're going to go about this? Are you going to compile your favorite road trip snacks and go for a drive? Are you going to put the dog on a leash and go for a walk? Are you going to drive to a trailhead somewhere and go for a hike? For now, while you talk about this, hit pause. Then when you're done with this conversation and you've decided how you'll go about your road trip, hit play again. Now, what I'd love for you to do is to find something desolate or abandoned. If you're driving in Helena, maybe drive to that big abandoned brick building on North Montana. There's a parking lot on the corner there, and just park there. If you're hiking, go find a dead tree or a dead bush. If you're walking around in your neighborhood, maybe there's like an abandoned house or something that for you just feels really desolate and maybe even eerie. If you're walking downtown or in your country club in South Florida, walk up to something that used to be alive, something that used to be hopping, a place where people used to always be, but is now just eerily quiet and desolate. So for now, while you get there, hit pause, and then when you're done, hit play again. So, as you stare at the abandoned building or the desolate restaurant or the dead tree on the trail, start to talk about what COVID-19 is costing you. I mean, exile is about the loss of routine and normalcy. It's about grieving what used to be. It's about all the cards of our life suddenly being scattered and having no order anymore. So what has COVID-19 made you give up? What have you lost? What are you grieving? I'm thinking of, if you're a high school senior, the costs are mounting. If you're an athlete, what's it costing you? If you're a business person or someone who works in the service industry, or maybe you're a medical professional. I mean, there's costs for this everywhere. So what's it costing you? Who can't you hang out with? Who can't you give a hug to? In exile, people learned to lament. So much of the Old Testament is filled with people in these rather undignified, at times even accusations pointed to God. There's a permission in a lament. It's permission to grieve at God, to give words to our pain, to vocalize our anger. I mean, by the rivers of Babylon we sat and we wept as we remembered Zion. Easy for us to read, but I think important that we imagine the emotion that's behind that statement. So, what if we have to do this? Because before we can really move towards reorientation, we first have to be honest about what disorientation has cost us. You may find this, if you're like me, a little more doable to have this conversation while you're walking or while you're driving. Sometimes shoulder to shoulder is easier than eyeball to eyeball. So however you go about this, spend some time lamenting, spend some time quantifying what this has cost you. So for now, hit pause, and when you feel like you've done this process or you're done with the process, hit play again. Now, where could you go next that represents unexpected blessings? Remember, the disorientation you're grieving was quite likely its own reorientation from the past. You learned to love it, but it probably came with costs in the past. So what are places that would provoke you to think about reorientation? You didn't always work here or there. You didn't always live in Helena. You didn't always do that for fun. You didn't always have a relationship with them or spend Sundays with that group of friends. So the next conversation I think that's worth having is one around what were the unexpected blessings. So maybe you could walk to the top of a mountain, or you could drive to the site of an old job, or walk towards some friend's house that you're so grateful for, but they were an unexpected friendship. What represents for you unexpected blessings? In exile, the Jewish people got really good about telling and retelling stories from their past about a God who showed up and did awesome, albeit unexpected things. We have the Bible because of the value that they gave to telling the stories of when God showed up in the past. So for now, get yourself to that place and then have that conversation about unexpected blessings. So hit pause now and then hit play when you feel like you've done that. So if you're not already at the top of the mountain or the destination of your hike, get there. If you're driving, maybe drive to the top of Mac Pass or to one of your favorite views of town, or just one of the landscapes that you love, one of your comfort spots, if you will. If you're on a walk, before you head home, what I'd love for you to start talking about is, where is the opportunity for you? I shared the story of Isaac Newton in his Year of Wonders, and I think it illustrates well that it's not important that we like exile. In fact, I think it's really important that we lament exile. But it's also important that we see the opportunities for growth. How is God bringing about reorientation? Stories of abuse and divorce and other really difficult things are going to become more and more prevalent. But where's the opportunity in your marriage? Where's the opportunity in your relationship with your kids? Where's the opportunity in the way that you go about work? What are the physical goals? What new habits could you form? How is God already showing up for you in this season? Remember, exile is about grieving. So no one's asking you to put on a fake smile, see everything through rose-colored lenses. But exile is also about trusting God for reorientation and looking for the ways He's leading us into a new future. Before signing off, I'd like to read to you something that has, for me, become a prayer of these times, a self-imposed reminder of, I think, the responsibility that comes with living in exile. It goes like this, and for me, it's a prayer. In clinging to their normal, they unknowingly missed you. Lord God, such is the refrain of many who missed you. Such is the lament of those who worship the God named Same. Normal was comfortable. Normal used to work. Normal was their orientation. Never mind, normal was the result of past disorientation. How easily we forget your faithfulness, how quickly we allow the memories of reorientation to fade. I'm not clear on where my control ends and yours begins, and frankly, I'm weary of figuring it out. But clearly my need for control causes me to miss you. Invitations abound, but invitations are intrusive, scary, and disorienting. Help us to see what you want us to see. May we not fear disorientation, nor over-control reorientation. Drop us in the ground like seed. Help us to trust you to use this death. Please, God, make those who identify you as God, who trust you are the resurrection, who cling to you, not our systems, not our structures, not our normal. And when it's all complete, and we're again in love with Same, creating us a kind of faith that welcomes disorientation, make us a people able to lead towards reorientation. Amen. For now, while you have that final conversation about the opportunity and what it means to steward this, hit pause. And when you're done with that conversation, you can hit play one more time and enjoy some songs from Tommy, especially that one he wrote for Easter weekend. Happy Easter.
Hey, this is Tommy. Thank you so much for joining us today, whether you're in your car, on a trail somewhere, in your house, wherever you come from. Thank you so much for tuning in and joining us in this conversation. We're going to close out this time with a few songs. The first song is one I wrote this past month, and I apologize in advance for the audio quality. I recorded it on an iPad, hiding in a room from my kids, so it's a little rough, but I hope you get the gist of it and the heart of it. The song after that is an old hymn, Come Thou Fount, that I love, and then the last song is a song called Day by Day by a band out of Seattle called Citizens. It's got a very Springsteen feel to it, so I hope you enjoy these songs, and I hope you have a great Easter. Thank you.
You're breaking the cloud, a stream in the drought. You're a hope when there's none, a second wind come, and I am holding on. You're the breaking of dawn, the morning bird song. You're the first star's light, piercing right through the night, and I am holding on. All the earth is singing heaven's worth. Let's drink it in. Whispers of redemption hidden in existence. You're the friend second mile, a kind stranger smile. You're the faith of a child, the space for our doubt, and I am holding on. All the earth is singing heaven's worth. Let's drink it in. Whispers of redemption hidden in existence. Oh, epiphany, Christ in everything I see. Oh, we're breath and dust, God in every one of us. Oh, epiphany, Christ in everything I see. Oh, we're breath and dust, God in every one of us. You're breaking the cloud, a stream in the drought. You're a hope when there's none, a second wind come, and I am holding on. Come thou fount of every blessing, to my heart to sing thy grace. Streams of mercy never ceasing, call for songs of loudest praise. Teach me some melodious sonnet, sung by flaming tongues above. Praise the mount I'm fixed upon it, Mount of God's unchanging love. So here I raise my banner for help. Here I raise my Ebenezer. Hither by thy help I've come, and I hope by thy good pleasure safely to arrive at home. Jesus sought me. Jesus sought me when a stranger, wandering from the fold of God, He to rescue me from danger, interposed His precious blood. Yeah. To grace, oh to grace, how great a debtor daily I'm constrained to be. So let thy goodness like a fetter bind my wandering heart to thee. Prone to wonder, Lord, I feel it. Prone to leave the God I love. Here's my heart, Lord, take and seal it. Seal it for thy courts above. Prone to wonder, prone to wonder, Lord, I feel it. Prone to leave the God I love. Here's my heart, Lord, take and seal it. Seal it for thy courts above. So come thou fount of every blessing, tune my heart to sing thy grace. Streams of mercy never ceasing, call for songs of loudest praise. Teach me some melodious sonnet, sung by flaming tongues above. Praise the mountain fixed upon it, Mount of God's unchanging love.